Yeah, I think we're gonna crash, to be honest with you. Yep, oh, yep. We're, bad things are happening. Unfortunately. Welcome back to episode 2 of Can Zippy Get to the Moon? Honestly, after the first episode, I'm feeling pretty good. If you didn't watch it, go watch it right now, because you just got to, okay? Just go watch it. But anyway, we made it like a quarter of the way to the moon. Figured out where the moon was, which was a pretty big deal, because I didn't even know where the moon was. It's out there a ways, but, you know, we made it a ways. Unfortunately, the crew didn't return. I mean, they returned, but they were charred. Yeah, so rest in peace to those guys. They'll be remembered. But TBN2 is going to have a new crew, and let's see if we can build something just to get a little bit farther. This time, I think I'm going to build a 2-stage rocket, because the first time we only really had one stage. We were just going. And I think I might add a parachute, because I think that might have had something to do with why our last crew didn't return. But this time, I think I'm going to do just a solo mission, like just one guy on board going. Try to save us some money, alright? Because, you know, it's pretty rough losing 3 guys at once. So, I think we're going to start out with just a little pod today. And first thing we're going to do is go right ahead with the parachute to stick on top of it. Just this guy out, because we're going to be using it, I think. And, you know, that way we're safe. We're safe now. And we need to add a coupler on the bottom of that little fella there. That way we can just float back down to Earth if necessary. But I plan on landing her on the moon. It could go a little rough because we don't have any way of controlling this thing once I lose the engines off the bottom of it, but that's fine. So for some fine tuning, we're gonna need RCS, so I gotta put a different fuel tank on this little guy. Put that one there, and then because we're flying a long ways, we're gonna put 2 of them units on there with full fuel, of course, and then let's put couple of RCS blocks on there. Because why not? That way we got a little control if necessary. And then we're going to go ahead and give ourselves an engine. Which we may need to move them a little bit, but for now we're gonna put, which one should we put on there? Guess we'll go with this guy. This is gonna be our 2nd stage engine, so we don't need this one until we're in outer space. We'll go ahead and get ourselves another coupler. Maybe. There we go. That'll cover that engine up nicely. You know what I want to see? Because we could do away with the RCS if this would work. Let me see if we can stick something like this on the end of these. Oh, I should have. Alright, hold on. Technical difficulties. Something's having difficulties. I think it's probably my brain, honestly. Oh, we can do that just fine. Alright, I think we're going to have to move this up just a little bit to get where we're trying to go. Alright, so now I think is a great time to put massive... No, that's too massive. Too much. I need that, but smaller, perhaps. Yeah, because that's the one I just picked, and that's too big. I'd like to go to a bigger rocket, because I really want to make things happen here. So, not sure where to find that stuff. Probably here. No, that's not big enough. Yeah, that thing's gonna... We got a coupler there, right? Yes, we do. Alright, so now we need to get our massive engines on there, which we're gonna get the biggest fuel tanks. Okay, maybe not the biggest. Less now. Yeah! Alright, I think we gotta move our rocket up even higher, yeah. We're getting a little carried away, but that's fine. Let's keep going up with that, and then we're going to get some big old fuel tanks. And you know we're going to use boosters too, because that's just how she goes. But, so now we've got... Well, we may not use a booster on this one, because this is pretty excessive as it is. But I think now we will hook the big Bertha that we used the last time on the end of it, because that gives us some steering capabilities, I believe. And we'll throw some wings on it, because you gotta have wings, I'm told. Allegedly. But I don't think we gotta go crazy, we just need a little bit of wings. That'll get us. I mean, that's pretty good, I'm not gonna lie. And also, because I used the other thing, we don't really need these anymore. We probably do, but... That's gonna make us a little shorter. But I mean, this thing is... It's a behemoth. This is gonna be the best space mission that's ever happened. And I'm not kidding you. I do think maybe try to find some kind of heat shielding, perhaps, because I feel like this thing's gonna go way too fast for its own good. Something like... No, that's too much. What about this one? I think I was supposed to put that on somewhere else. Stick it there. Yeah, that thing's definitely gonna go good. Alright, so now, just to make sure we got everything in order. So we got that engine going first. And then there should be our coupler up here. Yep. And then after that, we're gonna lose our protective coating and turn on our second rocket at the top. And then if things go bad and we don't make it out of orbit, we're gonna use our parachute. Because I'm gonna send this lady out of orbit, I ain't kidding you. And I do say lady because I believe we have Valentina on tap to fly this plane. Or this rocket ship, my bad. But I think this thing is ready to fly. I don't know what's gonna happen, but we got a pretty nice size heat shield on this unit, so it's bound to go good. But the TBN-2 is ready for launch. What a rocket, honestly. Look at that beast. What a unit. I'm sure this is gonna go so good. But we are on the launch pad. Let's set the moon as our target. Check that unit out. We're gonna land there one day. It might not be today, but we're gonna land there. It's gonna be great. Alright, so I better get her back to the, Alright, let's see what we've got here today. Alright, so we're gonna throttle her up. Probably don't need to be inside, but we can see Valentina, she's ready for launch. And, you know, let's set this thing. We're gonna set it for autopilot, essentially. Valentina's in charge here because I am not capable, as we saw on our last flight. But throttle's up, and let's see how far we can make it today. So we're making some heat in the middle. That was not exactly as intended. Just gotta try to get out of the atmosphere. If we can get out of the atmosphere, it's fine. Things are getting a little hot. I'm turning her down a little bit. I don't know if we're gonna make it. This thing is extremely warm already. Just keep throttling it back, slowing us down a little bit. We're still cruising though. We're still looking good so far. It's hard to tell because the Earth is dark right now, but it's still cruising. And my throttle down technique worked on the last launch, so there's no reason it shouldn't work again today. Just keep throttling down. We are getting a little low on fuel. If I can get us out into the atmosphere, or out of the atmosphere, we can switch. Yeah, we're looking good now. We're out. So we're gonna let this thing run right out of fuel. Not sure if that's the way we should go about it or not. That's the way we're going about it. So, alright, we separated our... I think we separated. We're supposed to separate. Oh, maybe I should... There we go. And now we are off to the moon, hopefully. Probably not. We do not have enough fuel to make it, but that's okay. We're living and we're learning. Picking up good altitude. We're almost 180,000 meters from the surface. Looking good so far. What I'm wondering here is if we should throttle down and save some fuel until things start to go badly for us. Don't know what this is. Is that where we're gonna end up, unfortunately? Oh, I just made a mistake. Vital mistake. I hit the wrong button. Bad things are happening. I better get out of the map and go look at what I just did. Man, the moon's right there. This is unfortunate, as I have just sent my poor Kerbal out with no help. This is unfortunate, honestly, as I hit the wrong button playing with the map, and I separated my engine from the rest of us here. I don't think there's any way to save that either. That's unfortunate, really. I don't want to revert to launch. That would be cheating. I guess today I have let down Valentina. But, you know, I guess it would have been a good idea to leave the RCS on the ship, because then I'd have at least some way of steering this thing. So far, we're heading right where we need to go. Problem is, I've got no way of steering it to the moon, and I do believe what I was looking at on the map is this is where we're going to end up. unfortunately. And the moon's going to be over here. So, we're swinging a miss on that. And I just did something again doing the same thing. I am not very good at this, honestly. The worst, probably. I'm pretty sure I just launched my parachute. Luckily, I've got it set to where it's not going to actually deploy until we're getting sucked back into the earth. But had I not messed this up, we would be actually probably making it to the moon today. Because it's there. And we're getting pretty close to it right now. Honestly. But we've got no way of steering to it. It's unfortunate. Valentina, I think, is probably rather disappointed in me. You can see how straight faced she is down there. Probably rather upset. And it is unfortunate, really. I do apologize. Maybe we'll warp time a little bit and see how it makes out. But I think Valentina's going to be floating for a while as we are. I mean, we're out there. Look how far out we are. Crazy. I think Valentina cheated a little bit. I notice now all of a sudden we're pointing at the moon. Unless the moon's coming to us. It doesn't look like it is. Honestly. I think some form of cheating has happened here and I didn't do it. So it's not my fault. But let's keep warping time. And a swing and a miss, it looks like. I mean, the ship keeps pointing at the moon. And we're definitely passing the moon. But unfortunately, I think Valentina's about to just be floating in space for the rest of her existence. And that's really unfortunate. But, yeah, I mean, we can see it. It's right there. Very, very nice. Honestly, a great attempt. I'm not sure how exactly she's managing to turn this unit towards the moon. But another great attempt, honestly. We made it as far as we're going to make it. And unfortunately, our paths we didn't have any way of angling this way. We did, but I messed it up. So, I guess we can hope now that we managed to go out here and crash into this other planet, perhaps. But we'll just have to check out Valentina the next time. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one.